Hello, my name is Random Attribute, and this is my replay of Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade on the PlayStation 5. Just want to say a few words at the start here because I've finished the playthrough and I'm re-recording the start of it because I completely screwed it up, and also just to set some expectations before the playthrough gets going proper. Firstly, this isn't a blind playthrough. I've definitely played this game before. I was one of the lucky few who got to play it early in April 2020, before its release date, and even before the reviews came out due to COVID. I don't know if that's really lucky or not, but anyway, I've not really played it since then, but I've watched a lot of other playthroughs on YouTube and Twitch, and it's a game that I'm very familiar with. So if you're looking for blind reactions, this definitely isn't the place to be. The purpose behind this playthrough, other than just having fun and 100%ing the play log yet again, is that I really wanted to see everything that I personally missed, along with potentially some other things which may have been missed by other players, or things which are hard to find or just otherwise obscured, I think. So there's a lot of looking through the menus, looking at the objectives, reading out the flavor text. There's a lot of wandering around towns, listening to what the random NPCs have to say, stuff like that. It's not an exhaustive 100% playthrough, but honestly, it kind of feels like it most of the time. So if this really isn't your thing, you might want to look elsewhere, or maybe skip ahead to some of the later chapters where I'm struggling against the VR battles. Chapter 16 in particular, and some of the hard mode stuff was really a bit of a pain, and that may be more to your liking. I also played through the Yuffie DLC during this playthrough, and I have seen bits and pieces of that on Twitch and YouTube, but I have definitely not seen it in its entirety, and I wasn't really aware of its overall plot. So it's not an entirely blind playthrough of the DLC, but honestly, it's pretty close to it. So you might be interested in checking that part of the playlist out for blind reactions if you're interested in that sort of thing. I also wanted to see what changed during the main game. I think everyone knows about the first CG cutscene audio change, that they changed the music and the audio track along with that, but I was on the lookout for anything else that they changed, like the audio fix during the first Tifa cutscene, the audio balancing when running through towns, that door texture, and whether or not basically anything else changed. I did pick up on a few very, very subtle changes, but honestly, there wasn't as much as I was expecting. I mean, the PS5 version looks glorious, but I thought that Square Enix would take the opportunity to update a few more things in the game. They didn't, but that's totally fine. I was on the lookout for that, however, and where it came up, I commented on it. Apart from that, I really just wanted to play through this game again and share my love of it with other people, so thank you for watching this, and please enjoy. And already here they're making changes. This track, Midgar City of Mako, is completely different in the PS5 version. It's not just the lyrics, it's everything. They basically re-recorded the entire thing from scratch, added additional sound effects, changed some things around. I really don't understand why they did this. Mind you, there's a lot of things Square Enix does that I don't understand, like Balan Wonderworld and Left Alive and The Quiet Man and Babylon's Fall and whatever else. But if you really listen to both of these tracks, they are totally different. The tones are all off. Yeah, it's completely different. And I've also heard that apparently the lyrics are from the Advent Children version of the song. And I am not familiar with Advent Children. I've never had the pleasure or misfortune of watching that. But I have heard the song and I just don't hear it. Hello, you. It definitely feels like a nod for the returning players coming from the PS4 version. I have to ask, was that Prompto who bumped into her? Really? I mean, the hairstyle's not quite right, but the face... Yep, music is totally different here. Those notes kicking in, it sounds completely different. The helicopters flying past can have different sound effects. I'll just shut up and let this play out. And there's our boy. Been waiting almost 2 years to play this again. About 9 months since the PS5 version was announced. And look at that. Whew. Wow. That feel when the in-game graphics look better than your pre-renders. Holy shit.
Get down here, Merc.
You lot look so much better at 60 FPS. Man, you can really tell the graphic upgrade already. I mean, it's probably not coming through well on Twitch because that's on 720, but on YouTube, hopefully it should be visible. God, that looks so much better. I played the original game on a base PS4 and it already looked pretty freaking good there, but holy crap, this looks...
Halt! Who goes
If you look
there?
really carefully, you can see Wedge there in the background.
You're up.
This looks amazing, for reals. Okay, use square to attack with Cloud Sword. Hold square to unleash an attack capable of hitting multiple nearby enemies.
You're
Can do.
with us. Nice and easy.
Don't think so. Not bad.
Yeah, if you go back and watch the tape, you can see Wedge hiding just behind here. Don't know where Biggs and Jesse are, when they're hiding behind him or what. God, this looks incredible. So it's just going to be probably an hour or two of me gushing before I settle down.
Have fun.
The all-important ATB gauge. The ATB gauge fills as time passes and by attacking with square. Once a bar is full, your character can perform special actions. Charges can be used immediately or saved. Try attacking the enemy's filled gauge. Can do.
Go ahead. Enough.
That was a bit slow. You can expend ATB gauge charges to perform battle commands such as using abilities, magic, or items. Press X and try using one of the commands.
Enough of this.
It just looks so much better at 60 FPS. Alright, you sir are going down.
Holy shit!
Yeah, I said that a few moments ago when I was looking at the graphics. Checking data out of battle. When not in battle, you can check the map, open menus, and view various kinds of information. Use whatever button that is to open the main menu. Press touchpad to access the map and check your various objectives. So this is something that I actually want to do. No, I'll hold on that thought for a moment. When the up icon appears, move your character close to it to automatically jump, crouch, or perform whatever other action is required, because, you know, mapping those controls to buttons is hard. Farewell, dude, we hardly knew. So what I would like to do is read through these as we get the status updates. Because as we're playing through the game, we're going to see lots of little things appear in the top right corner, I believe. Or maybe it's the top left, I don't remember. Where it's going to update us on our objectives, and we're not going to know what that is. What I would like to do is actually come into the touchpad menu and just take a look at the story. So this tells us what's going on. Chapter 1, the destruction of Mako Reactor 1. Cloud, a mercenary, is hired by a group named Avalanche to help them blow up Mako Reactor 1. Their goal is to stop the Shinra Electric Power Company from destroying the planet. That sounds severe. Current objective, follow Barrett and the others.
Drop the weapon!
You got this.
Yeah, what he said.
Thank you, Biggs and Wedge. Let's wreck these fools. Guarding and evading, you can defend against enemy attacks by pressing R1 to guard or circle to evade. A successful guard reduces the amount of damage suffered and also charges your ATB gauge.
Can't get surrounded. Try harder. Nope.
It's taking me a little bit of time to get used to this. I have switched the camera, the right analog stick to camera control, so it'll probably take me a little bit to get used to this again.
Try this. That's that. Not bad.
Interacting with the world. Use triangle to open chests or doors or to talk to people. If you see the word hold, then you need to hold down the triangle rather than just pressing it. Who would have thought? Destroying objects. If you find boxes with the Shinra logo, press square to smash them with your sword. They may contain useful items such as potions that restore HP, or Mako shards that restore MP, or, spoiler alert, Moogle medals.
So what's Soldier Boy's deal? Is he one of us now? He's got balls, this, what was his name again?
Cloud Strife.
Right.
And he isn't a soldier anymore. Still, he's a professional, unlike the rest of us. I'm glad to have him.
This is a one-time gig. When it's done, we're done.
Real joy to work with, though.
Real joy to look at, too.
Here we go.
Looks are what people notice first.
Oh, Jesse, you're so shallow.
I'd say you're not even reading the same book.
Enough. We're done here.
Or even the same...
Give it a rest.
You'll keep us safe, right, Cloud? Wow, they've almost got the door. We're doing this. We're really doing it. Man, I think I'm gonna be sick.
That is a nice shotgun you've got there. I'm assuming it's a shotgun and not like a grenade launcher or something. It's almost as good as that machine gun you've got attached to your arm there. God, the lighting on this looks incredible.
Come on, nobody do something this crazy just for money. They may not think you're a true believer, but you know what I think?
Not interested.
What?
Wedge. You better be worth the money, Merc. Every last gill.
Oh, I am. Believe me, I am. Funnily enough, I don't remember that shot from the original game. Even though it takes place in the first like 2 minutes, I just don't recall that shot. You can press R3 to lock onto a specific target, press R3 again to unlock. While locked onto a target, you can use right stick, that's a lie, or the directional buttons to change between targets.
Guess you're first.
God damn it, hold still. There we go.
Looks like you're next. See ya.
He doesn't actually do the whole hey thing if you take him out first because he's dead. But if you take the doggo out first, he'll do that. Bottle of ether. Oh, more dudes. Alright. Dogs do not like fire. That's just a fact.
Let's do this. So long. That it?
Slightly overkill towards the end there, but whatever.
Hey, Cloud! Elevator's over there! Catch me soon!
I can't move the camera as I'm going up the elevator.
This way. Huh. Not so fast. We've got company.
We actually have a new main scenario thing there, so I'll look at that once we're out of combat. That there is clearly not an ordinary dog. Military canines trained by troopers from Shinra's Public Security Division. They are extremely obedient once trained and can sniff out intruders and launch ferocious attacks when ordered. Security officers, troopers belonging to Shinra Public Security Division, typically seen patrolling the city streets and company installations. Many are new recruits with little training. Exactly that, Cloud. Easy. Can we hit him from here? Of course we can.
Calling fire. That's that. Let's go.
Man, I've taken a lot of damage. Not even sure where. I just wanted him to think he had a chance, you know? Knock him down, he gets back up again, and then he dies. No, nothing else around here. shit, what did the tutorial say about holding? Oh, that's right. I have to hold the button, don't I? Yeah, of course.
Come on, Cloud.
And just like the original, Wedge sits out here.
I'll secure our escape route, okay? You go on and catch up with the others. Keep them safe, please. Don't worry about me. Go. I'll secure our escape
But I am worried
route
about
and
you.
catch up with the others.
I pretend I hate everyone and, you know, I'm cold and heartless, but I do actually care about you lot. Somewhere deep down.
Soldiers may attack on command, but I hear they make good guard dogs too. Bet you've seen a few reactors. So how do we get to the bridge above Mako storage? Ain't holding out on me, are you? Stamp scared to bite the hand that fed him? Or is he a loyal little doggy? Have it your way, Mutt. We can do this with you, or we can do this without you.
Different reactor, different layout. Depends when it was built. Never seen one like this, but I'll manage.
Barrett's in angry old man mode. I think he's only like 33 or something in this game. I have to look it up.
I'm watching you. I'm watching you.
Sure you are.
Don't you worry. Biggs will have the door open soon. Don't you worry. Biggs will have the door open soon.
Specifically, the moment I speak to him.
In 3, 2... Damn, I'm good.
Who's there? Door! Well, wait! It's over!
That's my line.
Cloud's unique ability. Every character has a unique ability which you can activate with triangle. With Cloud's mode shift ability, which I may have been using already, you can switch between his balanced operator mode and his attack-oriented Punisher mode. Press triangle to try it out. Done. In Punisher mode, Cloud moves more slowly, but Square unleashes a more powerful attack than usual. In addition, Cloud launches a counter blow every time he guards against an enemy's melee attack. He cannot, however, guard against range attacks or magic. When you evade such attacks, you will switch back to operator mode.
Oh, we can take it! Make it rain!
That's that.
Just like that.
We're back.
Then let's move.
He always knows just what to say.
Cut it out.
Now, something I forgot to do before. Infiltrate the reactor. With Cloud's help, the group avoids the security and successfully infiltrates the reactor. With Cloud behind them, the members of Avalanche pass through the wire fence and push deeper into the facility. Breach security. Open the locked door and reach the location where the bomb will be planted. We're actually bombing this place. Cool. I'm the hero, right? I get to bomb places. That's what heroes do, right? Right? Where's Biggs?
I got this place covered.
Thank you, Biggs.
Simmer down, hotshot.
It's a good thing I know someone who can get us the passcodes. Pity no one else at command will talk to us, but what can you do? And we're good.
Careful in there. Well, what are you waiting for?
Waiting to see if you had any different dialogue.
Security's only gonna get tighter, so be ready. We can't afford any more mistakes.
Wasn't aware I was making any mistakes so far, but whatever.
Looks like the elevator's on another floor. Mind pushing that button?
So here comes a change from the PS4 version. Crank the volume.
So, you know Tifa, right? It's not really my business, but are you guys close? ignoring me?
Tifa and I.
So the sound effects of opening the door and the footsteps were not present in the English dub on the PS4 version. The sound effects were there on the Japanese dub and the German dub. I'm not sure about the French, but they were definitely not there in the English and they were never patched in. But they fixed it for the PS5. That is literally all the changes that I know of to actual content that I'm aware of up to this point.
These sewer rats appear to call themselves Avalanche, sir. We are currently investigating whether they belong to the same group that made the attempt on your life. Rest assured, our inquiries will not take much longer.
This pump's sole purpose is to drain the planet dry. While you sleep, while you eat, while you shit, it's here sucking up Mako. It doesn't rest, and it doesn't care. You do realize what Mako is, don't you? Mako is the lifeblood of our world. The planet bleeds green like you and me bleed red. The hell you think's gonna happen when it's all gone, huh? Answer me! You gonna stand there and pretend you can't hear the planet crying out in pain? I know you can!
You really hear that?
Damn straight I do!
Get help.
Say that again!
Remember, Cloud secretly loves these people.
I'd worry less about the planet and more about the next 5 seconds. Save the screaming for later.
Or maybe right now he's just kind of a dick and that'll change over the course of the game.
Our lives are on the line now. You listening, Merc? One false move. And that happens.
Well, so much for having Cloud do all the fighting. There are some places a sword just can't reach. Just bear with him for me, would you?
If you think that was possibly innuendo, wait till we get to War Market.
Should have asked for more money.
Do you have a sword, Barrett? Cloud's is bigger. Barrett Wallace has joined the party. Barrett specializes in ranged attacks. Holding down square releases a sustained burst of automatic fire when equipped with a ranged weapon. Barrett can fire from safe locations and hit enemies that Cloud cannot reach with his sword. Let's do this.
Let the man with the gun go to work. These tin cans ain't got
Oof, that angle.
Now for the real show.
Unique ability which I already used, Overcharge. Press triangle while in control of Barrett to deliver a heavy hitting attack that fills a large portion of his ATB gauge. Once unleashed, it takes a long time to recharge this attack. Pressing triangle, however, will speed up the process. And the trick here is to push triangle during the reload animation. Like that. I'm actually at full ATB, so I should be doing this now. Except that one's almost dead, so I'll save it. You can switch to different characters depending on the battle situation. You can also stick with the same character and issue orders to party allies. Use directionals, use L2 or R2, got it. Oh, nice miss, Cloud. Holy shit, you all saw that.
Nothing to it.
Ordered him to do braver and he just took off in a completely different direction.
Look what we have here.
A laser security system. Great.
Those things will hurt more than your pride if you're careless. They'll cut you down to size and then some. But I'm guessing you've done this kind of thing before.
Yeah. Figure out the timing of the lasers. Then, make a move when they cycle off.
Exactly. I'll go first. Nothing like a little danger to get the blood pumping.
Hey!
Just keep those baby blues of yours on me.
You can move around outside of Basil more quickly by holding R1 or some of the other shoulder buttons to dash. Or you can press L3 once to keep dashing until you stop moving. We were just talking about swords, so you know what? We have to do it. Reach security. With the passcode acquired earlier, the group opens the door and proceeds further into the facility. Evade the Shinra security net and reach the lowest level of the reactor. Get the timing right to dodge the security lasers. We were talking about swords. We have to do this. We just have to. I wouldn't be playing this game correctly if I didn't do this.
Are you okay? Hey, more attention. Just relax. Keep your cool. Sorry, couldn't help myself. These soldiers sure can take a beating. Still kicking, I see. Are you trying to get hit?
Still gets slightly too quickly. No, I don't want to run. I'm trying to move closer to you so I can hear you.
You sure you were a soldier? I had no idea you were such a klutz.
Yeah, I wasn't that good at the first game either.
Do you have a fetish or something?
Yes I do, but
There's a fine line between being daring and being dumb. Food
It-
for thought.
it's not related to lasers.
Are you trying to get hit?
Don't know if she goes back to the original cycle now, or
You sure you were a soldier?
is she gonna say something about the fetish again?
I had no idea you were such a klutz. Do you have a fetish or something?
Maybe what I should do is clip that noise and use that as a notification sound once I ever get my Twitch channel where I want it to be. That save game. Can't think of anyone else why anyone would follow. Alright, just gotta dodge these lasers.
Not too shabby.
Smack open those boxes.
Okay, let's see what's up next. And it's more of the same. Come on then.
Timing of these is definitely different.
Nice job, Cloud.
I'm sort of moving to the sides there because I know Barrett loves to get himself caught in these lasers. He's bigger than me and he's not as good as dodging them. There we go.
Like a walk in the park, huh?
Yeah, until Barrett gets hit there, come on.
Look. They don't call those things sweepers for nothing. They can wipe out a whole squad in seconds.
Not if you wipe the floor with them first.
Alright, time to see if I actually remember how to play this game. And the track that's playing right now, I don't recall hearing this one on the soundtracks. Dum, dum. Dum, 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 dum. I don't remember this variant of the Shinra theme.
Ha! We can take this hunk of junk.
That hunk of junk is a heavy weapons platform. If we rush in, we die.
Is that right?
We need to hit it with magic.
That's right, I need lightning against this dude. And Barrett has the lightning materia, so let's do that. We can resolve. Hitting enemies with certain attacks or dealing large amounts of damage will temporarily knock them off balance, and pressured will appear underneath their gauge. When this happens, pelt them with spells and abilities to quickly fill their stagger gauge under their life bar. Once it is full, you can stagger them. The gauge fills faster depending on the abilities and magic used, as well as the foe's vulnerabilities. Find the most effective attack to quickly finish off each enemy. So basic gameplay is you put an enemy under pressure and you use your focus skills and whatnot to try and increase that bar as quickly as possible in most circumstances. So in this case, I have
Let's pin it down. Give it all you've got.
Cloud use focus thrust, which significantly increases stagger, and I've just got to go ham.
Try this.
Almost there. There we go. Enemies who've been staggered are defenseless and take more damage using unique abilities. I've never understood what that means, using unique abilities. Is that just saying Punisher mode, Overcharge, Tempest? Don't know. Will quickly boost your HP gauge, boost so you can, go ham basically.
Now's our chance. Go.
Don't need to tell me twice. I'm gonna enjoy this.
Finish it.
Let's do this. Ooh, gotta love it. How you like that?
Done.
And that's that.
What are you, 20-something?
First.
Huh?
Soldier first class. Doesn't go into the 20s.
The hell you talking about? I mean your age, not your goddamn rank. Though for all I know, a soldier's rank could be the same as his age. Mm-hmm. Guess that make you a 1-year-old, huh? Live and learn.
Very insightful, Barrett. The group follows Jesse through the security system. They continue to press on. Yeah, R1 and R2 act as run buttons. The L2 acts as the compass and map switch.
That's our target, the reactor core. Gotta set the bomb at the bottom. Let's get down there.
Set the charge. Set the bomb on the reactor core. Can do. God, the graphics on this are...
God damn. I can practically taste it. Hurry it up. My heart's pounding like a jackhammer.
Scared, huh?
More like excited. I've been dreaming about this for years.
I see what you did there, Square Enix, and yes, when I was playing the demo, I agreed wholeheartedly.
Heads up, boys. The end's in sight. I leave the rest in your capable hands. Good luck. Aw, you're choosing me over the reactor? That's sweet, but I'll wait my turn. Go blow her mind. Go on, shoo! Aw, you're choosing me over the reactor? Not that way. Down the ladder, dummy.
Goddamn, here's you wanting to get into my pants, and there you are calling me a dummy. I can give you some advice, girl.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
So what are these things? Monodries, biotic sentries created by Shinra's R&D division. They are equipped with artificial intelligence and are used to guard Mako reactors. Sentry Ray, an autonomous weapons platform deployed by the Advanced Weaponry Division. Deployed to protect Mako reactors and other important installations. It opens fire as soon as it detects intruders. Who do you want to go after? You look good.
Here it comes. It's on you.
Need my help, do you? Fire in one off.
Dude! Cloud is getting messed up.
You think if we fell in, we'd sink right down to the bottom? To the planet's core?
No. The pump would suck us back up.
How comforting.
Enough. So long.
Suck on this!
Let's go.
And that one went a bit smoother. Alright, going down.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this.
Without wanting to trigger the comparison comments, this reminds me so much of the Farplane or the Fireflies from Final Fantasy X. Alright, before we go ahead, I am going to heal. That is the wrong shoulder button. Alright, let's go wreck the Scorpion Sentinel, but not before we have a dramatic speech.
All right, let's see if Little Stamp really can bite the hand that feeds. Go on, do the honors. Prove to me you're the man Tifa says you are. That you're one of us.
Never said I was. I'm just here for the paycheck.
Then do the damn job!
Spoopy bullshit.
What's wrong?
I'm fine. What about the timer?
Your call, Merc.
There's no good reason to go 30 minutes unless you're trying to speedrun the game.
Pretty cocky, ain't you?
In fact, that makes no sense because Barrett's line is longer.
Double crossing!
Heads up!
What in the hell?
We can't attack it, its tail is up.
Hey!
A large sentry weapon manufactured by Shinra's Advanced Weaponry Division. Highly mobile due to its many legs and armed with an array of heavy weapons. Deployed at Mako Reactor 1 to protect the core.
How the hell do we fight this thing?
It's got reinforced armor plating, but the internals can be overloaded. Lightning magic.
Huh. No other option, huh? That thunder I hear? Hell yeah! You see the damage that did?
Keep
It
it
did a
up.
lot of damage, but it didn't put him under pressure. That's surprising. There we go. Okay, focus thrust on Cloud. Focus shot on Barrett. Down you go.
Don't look now, but it's about to get real.
Leave it
Gotta
to me.
win this one for the flag.
That music took a long time to transition. Holy shit.
The hell is that?
A barrier? Never seen this defense system before.
Thought you were the expert.
So what's your brilliant plan, genius?
I don't want to talk about your brilliant plan. I just want to focus on this thing's butthole. Oop. Yeah, everyone I've seen playing this game, when they see the EM field come up, they try and roll out of it. Every time. And the reality is, unless you're in Punisher mode, you can just block it like that.
Need a light. Now! Hit it hard and fast.
Oh, you're in for it now.
Just shoot!
See if we can stagger this thing. Don't like my odds.
Or go down in flames. Keep it together.
All right, watch and learn. Want some more?
Oops. Fired that in exactly the wrong time. Didn't get a chance to block. Okay, here we go. Going down again.
No holding back. Focus and find a way.
Let's kick it up a notch.
Is he going to put his second barrier up? No, he's not. Unblockable attacks. This is new. When an enemy is about to use an attack that cannot be guarded against, the warning triangle symbol will appear. Take evasive action when that marker displays next to an opponent's skill name. So that triangle was never in the original game. That is something that was added with the intermission DLC.
Watch the tail. You don't want to be hit by that laser.
Huh? So, what do we do?
You attack while its tail's up.
Take cover behind that debris.
Bring it home!
Now I believe I can do this. If I can't, this will be hilarious. There we go. Yes, so for a very brief moment here, he becomes pressured after firing a tail laser, at which point we can wail on him.
It's wide open! Light it up!
So close to stagger. So close to stagger. There we go.
Now's our chance.
And during this phase at least, he doesn't stay staggered for very long.
Sure could use a break. Time to fry.
Yeah, might as well just build up my ATB and my limit for the next... Oh god, that's gonna hurt. Let's have Cloud heal.
Want some more? You're up.
Taking over. Gotta memorize the attack patterns.
That's not happening.
Heads up! Tail laser!
I see it.
Okay, so I was controlling Cloud when that happened, so I should just be able to move here.
Now, go!
Oh, missed that. No, I got it. Never mind. Barrett has a limit break. Taking damage and staggering enemies fills your limit gauge. When the gauge is full, you can use limit breaks, which are extremely powerful attacks. You do not need to spend ATB charges to use these attacks. I should hope not. Say your prayers and beg for forgiveness. Love that line. Alright, can we get the flashy finish?
An auto repair unit. Damn it. We gotta take it out quick or we're screwed.
Some 2 mines there because I was in Punisher as soon as Ian Field came up.
Right. Hold out until you spot an opening. It's down. Rain hell on it.
Ain't gotta tell me twice.
I just want to see if I can get Cloud's little break up.
There goes another. Now's our chance to do some real damage.
No, that's not happening. Alright, Barrett. Finish him off.
Gonna blow your ass.
Take 3.
Watch and learn.
Did I often actually drop frames there, or if it slowed down for dramatic impact?
Shit, the bomb!
20 minutes until detonation.
You hear that? Damn thing showed you how it's done.
Come on. We've gotta move.
Wedge should be covering our way out. Go, go, go!
I'm surprised this thing is still so intact. You saw the laser flash across all 3 pipes there. You saw the explosion. But no, it's fine. Yeah, this whole sequence is great. It was great back in 1997 and it's still great now. Just want to use a couple of potions. And something I saw testing last night on this. I love the attention to detail. Like, you can see Cloud wandering around here. If you run over these flames though, what he'll do is he'll raise his arm up to his face. Like that. It's very subtle, but honestly, it's really, really cool. Alright. Time's a wasting. Picking up all these items, which I probably won't use, and I'll try using them on hard mode, and that will end in tears.
Concentrate. All right. See ya. Was never in doubt.
There's one more thing I need to do, and that is I need to quickly remove the tutorial text. Hooray. It's been showing up in the top left whenever we get into combat, and I've seen it, I remember the controls now, I think we're good. I still have no idea how Cloud actually winds up on that little thing. Jessie falling down, I can understand. Her getting pinned by that thing, I can understand that for dramatic impact, but how Cloud winds up there?
Help a girl out, would you?
I don't know.
My hero.
Hey! We'll link up over there! Look after Jesse!
I'm sure she'd like that.
Come this way. This route should lead us straight to Barrett. Probably.
Escape from the reactor, leave the facility before it explodes, meet up with Barrett, who has taken a different route.
I think I see an exit. Come on.
I'm in no rush. I got boxes to break and treasures to loot. God, the lighting in here is ridiculous.
Don't look back. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Yeah, I've been burning some of my potions. I haven't used the cure material. Just been going with potions.
We're running out of time.
Shut up and climb. You're not helping.
Sorry, it keeps me focused. I'll freak out if I don't talk.
Have it your way.
There's like a subtle fog effect in this place now, and it looks fantastic.
Barrett!
I've got you covered! Find us a way out of here!
But then...
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I've got Soldier Boy with me.
You're fighting a dude with a machine gun attached to his arm. I don't like your odds.
They're here! Take them down! We don't have time for this shit! The clock's ticking!
Cool it. 5 seconds is all we need. It's on you.
Need my help, do you? Shit. Let's go. The others are waiting. Gotta get the hell out of here ASAP.
Successfully reunited, Barrett and Cloud work together to escape from the reactor facility. And even this place is on fire, and we've got another sweeper. I didn't read this before. Sweeper, an autonomous anti-personnel weapon manufactured by Shinra's Advanced Weaponry Division. It remains in sleep mode, just like my new computer, until it detects intruders, just like my new computer, at which point it enters threat elimination mode. No, my computer doesn't do that.
Keep it together.
Cloud is getting messed up. Alright, time for some thunder, and then we'll switch back to Cloud and mess him up.
I got this. Let's
There we go.
don't stop
Easy
now.
as that.
Here it comes! Now that was something else.
That was nothing.
It's so sad that you can't kick these things around, you can just run straight through them.
Heads up. You got a whole lot of company.
No shit.
Language Cloud. Talking about the length of your sword is fine, but no, you can't say shit. So many Moogle medals. Shock Trooper. Troopers belonging to Shinra's Public Security Division. Pharmacological agents and reinforced suits make these troopers tough to take down. They attack with metallic claws that are equipped to both arms. Really, the description here should say, were you paying attention when we spoke about Punisher mode? Because defeating these guys is a case of waiting for a counterattack. Like that. Stuns them temporarily, at which point you can build ATB. Try not to get hit with the kick. And then you can just waltz in and wreck them. Barris, I would love some healing, please. Thank you.
Tough, but doable.
We've got 2 of them and turrets above us as well. Yeah, the moment you get a ATB charge, you can then fire them or hit them with focus thrust or whatever. But yeah, these guys are great at dodging and great at interrupting. Wrong target, Barrett.
Sure you could.
Alright, let's get out of here before it all blows up. And there's a bit of texture load just there. Did you see that? C4 showed up and then everything suddenly became a lot clearer.
Sir.
I am not opposed to this change for reasons that I'll talk about later. Is it me or are the lights in the background moving at 30 FPS?
Come on.
Those white lights coming down the elevator, they look like they're moving at a lower frame rate than the rest of the game. Let us out, Jesse.
Doors open.
Sprint to safety, meet up with Wedge, who is securing the escape route. Do I have to sprint? Can I just, you know, dawdle? Have a look around here? Try not to get motion sick from the screen moving up and down like that. Sure thing, Wedge. Let me just pick up Jesse first.
If I couldn't, believe me, you'd be the first to know.
I'll take that as a yes.
Cloud! Okay, that was pretty cool.
Cloud can jump
Alright, come
20
on.
meters confirmed. That'll come in important much later as well. Are we the good guys?